What's going on, fellow Z Warriors? We're here for another deck profile who got 3rd/4th place at the case event. So, what's your name?
David.
And what were you playing today?
God Goku.
Blue God Goku. Awesome. So, what I'm just going to go through the deck and then ask you a couple of questions about it. Awesome.
Cool.
So, we have obviously the God Goku, the 7 Dragon Balls, 3 Blue Lunge, 3 Blue Trap Strike, 3 Blue Round Throw, 3 Betrayal, 3 Face Crunch, 3 Crouch, 2 Wallbreaker. For you got the energies, you got Blue Terror, 3 Neck Beam, 3 Narrow Escape, 1 Time, 2 Sphere, 3 Confrontation, 3 Shifting Maneuver, and then we have the 1 Tech Boma, the 3 Blue Fear, 3 Positioning Drill, 2 Mental Drill, 1 Battle Drill, 1 Biting Drill, 3 Blue Trick, 2 Visit the Past, and 1 Dragon Radar. So, why Blue God Goku?
Alright, so I've been running Blue Godku for a while now. The last tournament in New York that I went, I got first in the, I forgot the tournament, but it was for Heroic Sphere. So I've been running that, and it's just been working out for me.
Awesome. Seems really good. So, I guess I had a couple questions because I see some things that a lot of players probably curious about. This card, Blue Fear.
Blue Fear.
Yeah.
So Blue Fear, I think, is super underrated. I couldn't tell you how many games I won because of it. Literally top 8, it was down to 1 card, and I used Blue Fear to steal his Dragon Ball 7 to mill 3. The reason why it's good is because there's so much Krillin. Krillin is a tough, or can be a tough matchup if I don't draw very well, because Krillin's weak to physicals. But Blue Fear is really clutch, and that's in that aspect that I can steal a Dragon Ball whenever I want, or even if I'm playing against Captain Ginyu, I can just crit kill an ally. So I think it's a really good card.
Awesome. Yeah, and. I mean, just the fact that you have the auto crit in there can really just change momentum in your favor for sure.
Exactly.
Now, why the 1 Boma despite Krillin and Nappa being everywhere? You think she was useful?
Boma I think I think the most overpowered card in the game right now is Krillin's Destructo Disc, and Boma is the only thing that can stop it. So that's the main reason why I run her. And if I get it on Destructo Disc, it makes my life a lot easier. And like I said, tons of Krillin everywhere. And
if anything, it slows them down because then you have to get rid of the Boma instead of taking a ball or something like that.
Exactly. And also in a mirror match, it's stages. So like I'm playing God Goku. And also Blue Fear too, I've comboed a lot with Neck Beam. I get 4 stages. So in the mirror match against God Goku, super helpful. Just being able to draw that card.
Yeah, it seems like it's good. Now, 2 Wallbreakers figure is enough because you don't need,
right.
Now, I see 3 Blue Positioning Drill. So is this card like you say your MVP of the deck?
MVP. So originally, when I ran the deck in New York, I got first. It was a Blue Stasis deck. So it was just God Goku control. So you try to ball out. Now with the set 2, it's much harder to do that. So what I did is made the deck more versatile. So for example, if they banish my Dragon Ball or for some reason, I lose a Dragon Ball, I could switch the theme of the deck and just go physical and, start beating them down. So I have 2 ways to win rather than just 1.
Yeah, it seems really good now. And 3 Blue Trick just to ensure that you...
Exactly, for the Dragon Balls.
Which is cool because you can combo with Lunge if you stack on Position Drill and just get it back into play. Oh, and another question now. Why no Blue Stretch Kicks?
Blue Stretch Kick, the issue that I had with that is that whole thing that I was talking about. So being able to switch between, stasis to attacking, Blue Stretch Kick is just, in my opinion, it's just too slow. So drawing it, during combat, it just, I know you can combo with Blue Lunge, but I think you're better off running, physical attack like Face Cruncher or something like that. I think it's just better to do that just so that you have an attack out there and ready. Like I know you can set up and you can do a lot of cool combos, but I don't run the new super rare for set 2, the hero one, so I can't really put that on top and then do cool combos like that. But if I did, I might consider it. But like I said, drawing into it, it was just too devastating.
Okay, and a couple questions. Would you change anything about the deck?
Well, Battle Drill, I was running it today as a super tech because
against anti-black power up and
anti-black. There was tons of black, like I said, black Krillin. They were running black power up. Even just powering up to full was devastating. I might change that card because it wasn't as effective as I thought I was, or maybe I need to go to 2. But running 1 is just not worth it. I would get it on the board, and they would use a card to get rid of it, but in the long run, I just didn't see too much use out of it.
And for all the God Goku players, did you use your effect? Because it seems like a lot of people use God Goku, but realizing you're giving up 2 life cards every turn. So against other decks, like Black Krillin, you're already down 15 life cards because of D-Disc. So you can't really just sparingly just God Goku all the time. So what's your thought about using his power?
Well, a tip against Krillin, I hardly ever use it. So the only time you use God Goku against Krillin is when you have, let's say you're beat down, you're trying to beat him down, you don't want to play Dragon Balls, so you can just take your Dragon Balls, and you have, let's say, 3 physicals in your hand or something like that. You want to use it before you attack so that you have a card in your hand to discard for their mastery. So that, if you draw like a, Boma or Dragon Ball, you can discard it, or discard your weakest physical attack. That's the only time, Goku's is useful.
Or I guess maybe if you're both at 0 hands or something like that, would you want to, or...
Even at 0 hands, I'm very hesitant because the deck doesn't, it's more defense based because it's more of a stasis Dragon Ball deck. So sometimes I hesitate unless I'm going for big damage or game or try to steal a Dragon Ball. I usually hesitate because mostly I get a stop and it's just like I just lost a card for no reason.
Yeah, and plus like you say, you have a lot of setups and drills and
exactly.
There's a lot of states. So the card that you guaranteed, it's probably not going to help you.
Exactly.
You can't even do anything.
And a more, if for God Goku players, the tip for them if they're running a more physical build, they could probably take out some, cut maybe position drill to 2. Make some changes here and there, and then they'd be able to use God Goku more effectively. But for this build, you hardly ever use it. Yeah. He's just there for the AT.
Yeah, it's pretty much awesome. So I really appreciate it. Congrats on your placement and stuff like that and success. So again, MVP, I guess, Blue Fair. Check it out. And until next time, Z Warriors.